Record. Hello, superstar traders. Welcome back to EQ Markets Global YouTube channel. And this is the weekly market outlook. You know how we do it every single Monday in the weekly market outlook, right? This is where we share deep market insights, look at what is going to be affecting the market for the week. And most especially at the end of this video, right, I'm going to be sharing with you certain assets that will fetch you real money. Of course, you know my scores already on this YouTube channel. That's over like 90%. All right, because 90% of the times that I give you assets to buy or to sell, they go exactly how I have told you it's going to be going. So I need you to stay with me till the end of this video, and I'm going to be showing you the 5 assets that I've got my eyes on for this week. All right, so let's quickly delve into what we have for this week. Just a handful of economic data that we will be expecting. All right, Governor Dalis gave a speech yesterday, and as well will be giving a speech today by 4 p.m. Nigerian local time. Okay, and of course tomorrow we'll be having some claimant count charge for still the Great Britain, and all eyes will literally be on Wednesday. Okay, this week all eyes will literally be on Wednesday this week. Why? Because of course we're expecting interest rate hike in about 2 economies. All right. The first is the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, all right? And by 3 a.m. by 3 a.m. on Wednesday, July 12th, all right, we will be expecting some meetings to be going on, of course, for their official cash rate policy review. All right, so we're expecting that to be almost the same. It's kind of tentative right now. We don't know if there is going to be a 10, 20, or 25 or 50 basis point interest rate hike in the Kiwi, okay? But let's watch out for that. That will be happening 3 a.m. Nigerian time. And of course, we will still have some speech from the Reserve Bank of Australian governor and also the governor of the Bank of England. That will be 4 a.m. and 9 a.m. Wednesday Nigerian local time. And then of course we got some CPI data month on month and year on year coming out for the United States dollar. That will be by 1:30 p.m. still on Wednesday. All right. Then of course for Canada as well, we will be expecting a 25 basis interest rate hike for the Canadian dollar. Remember I said all eyes will be here because of the interest rate hike coming out from the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. That's for Kiwi, and also for the Canadian dollar. That is the loonie, right? So yes, we're expecting a 25 basis interest rate hike for the Canadian dollar. And then on Thursday, we're expecting just some PPI data, unemployment claims. You know, a lot of people, last week Friday was NFP, right? So this week we're going to be seeing reports of people that will be saying that, look, we still don't have jobs, okay? People claiming unemployed status and many more. We're going to be expecting such kind of reports and data for Thursday, July 13th. All right. And then on Friday, to wrap up things, we will be experiencing, same on Thursday, we're going to be experiencing some bank holidays for New Zealand. And then on Friday, bank holiday as well in France. Okay. So it's not significantly going to be affecting the euro, but of course, that's only France. Right. And then some consumer sentiment as well on Friday. So not so much we will be expecting this week, just a little handful of reports and data, of which we've got our eyes mainly for Wednesday, because of the unemployment, because of the data's interest rate hike data that we will be expecting. All right, let's quickly go over to the dollar index, right? You know how to do it. For every single time that I want to analyze the market, I like you to know what's happening with the United States dollar. Why? Because most of the time, most of the things that we trade is centered around the dollar, right? So this is the dollar index on the weekly time frame. And what I'm expecting is, remember this established support area, all right? I'm expecting prices to come back to this established support area and still find some form of support, all right? And then bounce off. But in the long term, I'm expecting that this support area will be effectively broken, all right? So after the break, retest, and then of course I can see the dollar index going all the way down. Let's look at it on the daily time frame, right? So pardon me for this. Right, so this is the daily time frame and not the weekly time frame. So pardon me for this, right? So on the daily time frame, we can still see that the overall sentiment of the dollar is still what? Bearish, okay? But of course, as much as we keep seeing lower highs and lower lows building up, right? Lower highs and lower highs, and as well another lower high here, right? But we've seen that that support area being established holds um um holds a lot of buyers around that zone that keeps pushing prices upward. Now, this is a counter trend line, okay? So this is a counter trend line to this main trend line that we could find. And of course, we've seen how prices always come back to this counter trend line. So last week's NFP on Friday actually drove prices back into this trend line. So the question now is today, all right, or this week, are we going to be finding support on that counter trend line, or is that counter trend line going to be effectively broken? All right. So I'll leave that question for time to tell, all right, because it's actually sitting on a support area, and we expect that prices will go bullish, right? But of course, between today and tomorrow, we're going to know if the United States dollar is going to depreciate in value, or if it's going to be appreciating in value. But whatever is the case, I want you to look at this area. If prices break below this area, then of course we expect a retest and prices go back below, right? And that's what we're expecting. But in the long term, we're going to be seeing this particular counter trend line being broken in the long term, all right? But in the mid term and in the short term of things, we're going to be holding this area as a support area, right? So we're going to be expecting this zone. So what we'll literally be expecting is perhaps some form of consolidation around this zone, right? And then maybe prices move back up to this main trend line, and then before we would see a push back below, right? So that this is exactly what I will be expecting to see this week, all right, on the dollar index, all right, some form of consolidation around this level, and perhaps it moves to the upside, and then prices will fall back below. So that's what I'm expecting to see on the dollar index. Now, let's quickly go over and then let's pair it up with some assets, and let's see how we can find opportunities that can give us real catch that is withdrawable this week. But before we go into me showing you my 4 to 5 assets that I got my eyes on that is going to fetch you real money in the real time now, right? Don't forget, if you're new to this YouTube channel, I need you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, right? So I need you to just do that real quick before we go. Just do that real quick. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. I guess you just subscribe now, right? Now, one last thing you help me do, it's actually 2 requests I want to just make, right? So give this video a like, a thumbs up, right? Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment for me in the comment section below. I'm going to be answering to your questions or whatever things that you think, all right, leave it for me in the comment section. And more than that, right, toggle on the notification bell, put it at all so you get notified every single time we put out educative and informative content just like this one and many more that are yet to come. All right, I believe you've done all that, right? So let me quickly show you the assets that I've got my eyes on for this week, okay? Let me quickly show you the assets I've got my eyes on for this week. I'm going to be starting with gold, yeah? So on Friday, I told everyone that traded NFP with me to buy gold. And of course, we made significant amount of profit trading gold for a buy, right? So that buy sentiment is still very, 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 very widely in play on gold. But not to forget, so let me just quickly do a quick recap, right? Because of course, if you want to know more about my analysis on gold, I need you to just go back to the other previous weekly market outlook and look at them, right? Because I've done a whole lot of top-down analysis and many more on gold, okay? But I'm just going to be focusing what we're going to be trading this week on gold, okay? So long as I know, right, I can still find that gold is buy biased, all right? Why? We have here, okay, another higher high, another higher low, and another what? Higher low. So it simply means gold is going all the way up, all right? Now watch, this is higher high, higher low, another higher high, higher low, right? So let's take this top instead and not this, okay? So, and then another higher low. It simply means we're coming all the way up, guys, all the way up, all the way up, except otherwise, right? Except otherwise, gold is going all the way up. And this is a controversial bias I've held on to gold for almost a month, and people are literally coming after my life. But guys, gold is still going all the way up. I'm still biased. But let's look at a few more things. Yeah. So this area here was a support area. Okay. So listen carefully, because this is $1 million information that is going to fetch you real money, right? So this is actually a support area. It was a support here, and then was a support on countless occasions as well here. And then of course we saw a breakout from this zone. And then of course prices is trading below the support area. Right now it's going to be turned into a resistance. Okay, so if it's going to be turned into a resistance, then we see price rejections come back into this zone. Unless otherwise that it is able to break above this zone, then we would find maybe rejections around this zone and prices will break this trend line. Then I will be sell biased. All right, but until then I am still buy biased, okay, on gold. Right, I'm still buy biased on gold. But that is until this area is respected and prices move all the way down. Okay, but if not, so another thing we could be looking at is if this price area is effectively cleared out, then we will see maybe a retest on this zone, and then prices will continue to go all the way up. So these are the two scenarios that I could find on gold. All right, but for now, in the short term of things, gold is going all the way up. Gold is going to buy. All right, it's going to buy till I think around 1939.88. All right, so take note of that particular price level. That's where gold is going into. All right, 1939 point what 88. That's where we are expecting that gold will come into. So look at that area clearly, right? So yes, I'm expecting gold to come into 1939.88. So this week, if you're looking at buying gold, all right, you're still going to be running into some profit. That's over like 150 pip movement to the upside. Okay. Okay, so I can still find bullish momentum as well on the daily time frame. I can still find bullish momentum on the daily time frame. So yes, I am still some sort of buy bias on the short term, short term, all right. But until it comes to 1939, then around that zone, I am going to be looking at a sell opportunity, right? Because that's more like a support turned resistance. But of course, if that zone is broken, then I know gold is going to create an all-time high higher than 2081. All right. So this week, yes, go buy gold, right? Go long on gold, go long on gold this week. All right, go long on gold this week. I'm already on long for gold, all right, that I took early hours of this morning, and I'm currently running in some little pips already, some little profit. All right. So yes, 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 yes. Long it, long it, long it, long gold, long gold. All right, the second opportunity I want to show you is Euro GBP. Yeah, so I'm actually having Euro GBP on my list because already in our community, some of our community members have already started arguing about Euro GBP. So I had to take a critical look at Euro GBP. All right, so on Euro GBP this week, all right, what am I expecting? So let me just quickly show you guys. So on the weekly time frame, what I found is that a structure was broken somewhere around here. This is a bullish structure, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And then this structure failed at this point here. Support, support, support was now broken. Trend line was broken. In fact, the entire structure was completely broken. So what are we expecting? All right. For me personally, I'm expecting the retracement back into this trend line, back into this resistance zone before prices will begin to drop. So this is what I mean, right? I'm expecting that prices will move back into this trend line, right? And then from that trend line there, before I will be seeing prices go all the way down. So for me this week, I am as well buy bias on Euro GBP. Now let's look at it on this is on the weekly time frame, yeah. So let us look at it on the daily time frame and let us see what we've got on the daily time frame. Yeah, so on the daily time frame, I can also find a good support area around here. You can see that, right? I can also find a good support area around this level here. And of course, on the lower time frame, which is on the hourly time frame, I could find some good support, some good confirmations. Yeah, that is by the momentum indicator called the commodity channel index, right? I could find some good confirmation. And of course, that's the reason why I took on a buy position on Euro GBP. And what have I got myself? Okay, I see the CCI move above the positive 100, telling me that buyers are willing to continue to push prices further above. Okay, so of course I am still on long for this. If you want to take Euro GBP buy, I would advise you wait for a little pullback. All right, and after that little pullback, then you can go ahead and buy Euro GBP. All right, so that's the second one I have for Euro GBP. So where I'm expecting Euro GBP to come into this week, at least I'm expecting Euro GBP to come into the 0.85853, okay? 0.85853, all right? Around that level, then I would be able to know what next will be the move of Euro GBP. All right, so then USD CAD. All right, so USD CAD. This is USD CAD on the weekly time frame. Yeah, as much as I was expecting USD CAD to fall down to 1.31068, which is this level, I was expecting perhaps USD CAD was coming back to grab that level before it continues to go bullish. But of course, it didn't really do that. Right, I was expecting this move before a bullish move, but apparently this did not happen, and then of course we saw it tap into that zone only once and then continue to go bullish. So this week, this is what I'm expecting that would happen on this is what I'm expecting that is going to be happening on USD CAD. I'm expecting more sell to happen on USD CAD. Yeah, I'm expecting more sell to happen on USD CAD, but that sell is going to be happening at around my fib level 61.8. All right, so here as well I could find some imbalance. Okay, I could find some imbalance, what we call the fair value gap, right? So yes, I could find some fair value gap here, some form of market imbalance around this level. So I'm expecting that this imbalance will be filled up. So using my Fibonacci, right, I'm expecting the retracement to come into my 61.8 fib level, which is around 1.35560. All right, so anywhere around that level would be where I will be expecting a short. Okay, so let me take out all of this so that I can give you a more proper analysis. Okay, I've done all my analysis with that, so let me take them off. So around this level here is where I will be expecting some form of retracement to come into, and prices will fall back below. So yes, I'm expecting more bullish movements this week on USD CAD. I will be expecting more bullish movements. All right, I'll be expecting more bullish movement until prices come into 1.35560, and then of course from that level I will be expecting more bearish movements to continue to happen. All right, so if you're looking to go long on USD CAD for the short term, I mean that would be a good opportunity, right, to go long for the short term. All right, but then for me personally, I would rather wait until prices come into 1.35560. All right, it will be around this level, okay, around this particular price area that I'll be looking out for my sell opportunity. All right, so that's it for USD CAD. How many have I given you? 3, right? So let me give you the fourth one. The fourth one, you can actually jump into this trade right away and make money. All right, so whenever you're seeing this video, so long it's not more than 1 p.m. Monday, all right, go short on GBP and ZD, right? So I said, so yeah, go short on GBP and ZD. So what I can find on GBP and ZD is, let me show you that on the weekly time frame. So let's do a little top-down analysis, right? So GBP and ZD is currently trying to break out of this ranging market. Okay, if you watch that closely, it has been a shopping market for some years. Okay, on the weekly time frame, it has been a very shopping market, and of course, being a shopping market, prices move to a specific high and a specific low. Unlike a trending market where we see prices move to higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows. But in a shopping market, prices move towards a specific high and a specific low. So if I am to take cognizance of some specific highs, right, I will literally be looking at this area here, right? I'll literally be looking at this area here. This is a specific high area, guys, right? So this is a specific high area, and of course, this is a specific low area as well that I could be looking at somewhere around here, right? So there are a lot of specific low areas, but let's consider this particular range right now, right? So I'm looking at this area because this was resistance before it was broken, support, then it was broken again, and then here resistance, and again prices is back to that same resistance, right? So yes, I'm looking at a sell opportunity, and of course, I'm getting confirmation, almost getting a confirmation on the weekly time frame for a sell opportunity on this zone. That's on the weekly time frame. You can see my commodity channel index is already reading below negative 100, right? So I'm expecting this in the coming weeks, massive sell to happen on GBP and ZD. But let's look at it on the daily time frame, right? I told you it's a top-down analysis we want to be doing. So on the daily time frame as well, I've seen prices give a confirmation. Yeah. So let me put out all of those angles so that we get to see it. Yeah. So we already know that this particular area is an established resistance area, right? So yes. What I could find is another form of imbalance on the daily time frame, guys. Did you see this imbalance? 1, 2, and 3. So if I'm to use my fib level to find a perfect entry into this market, yeah, I would be looking at prices retracing into the 61.8 zone, which it already did. Can you see that here? Right. Let's look at it on the 4-hourly time frame, if that is going to be clearer. All right. So you see that prices tapped a little into the 61.8 level, fib level. All right. And around that zone now, we already got a confirmation for a sell on the 4-hourly time frame. Yeah. So we go all the way down, right? Because of course we've seen that that area is first a supply area, and secondly, we found imbalance on that supply area. That imbalance has already been filled up to 61.8 fib level. So what else are we looking for? We're going all the way down, right? All the way down. Okay. So yes, if you can find this trade as well, you can jump on this trade at instant execution. And of course, I'm expecting my first take profits to be first at this level, which is 2.05985. 2.05985 is the first level I will be expecting GBP and ZD to come into. And of course, if it breaks below that level, then I'll be expecting that GBP and ZD will also come into about 2.04812. All right. Just to confirm how many pips that is to first take profit, that's about 80 pips to first take profit, and about nearly 200 pips to second take profit. That's a whole lot for you guys this week, okay, for GBP and ZD. The last but not the least I want to give to you is AUD CAD. All right, AUD CAD. So for AUD CAD, right, I've already got a bullish confirmation that this guy is going all the way up. But then I would want to find very good entry into the market. And to find that good entry into the market, I will be expecting some form of retracement back into the zone where it took off flight. So yes, I'll be expecting prices to fall back into 0.87485. Okay, 0.87485, and around this zone, of course, if I still find bullish confirmation, then I will be expecting a bullish run on AUD CAD. Right. So for AUD CAD, wait for a fall back to 0.87485, and then a bullish a long position will be best for you. All right. So yes, these are the 5 assets that I will be sharing with you that could fetch you money this week. All right. I'm already longing gold. I'm already selling GBP and ZD, and I'm already longing Euro GBP. All right. I'm longing Euro GBP. I'm already on massive profit. I'm shorting GBP and ZD. I'm already on massive profit. I'm already longing gold. And I'm also on profit. All right, for AUD CAD, I'm waiting for prices to retrace back into 0.87485, and then I'm going to long it as well. For USD CAD, I am waiting for, I think USD CAD might be the one we have to wait extra, right? Extra, because of course, the limit is kind of wide, okay? The buy limit is kind of, the sell limit is kind of wide rather, right? But then I'm expecting prices to make its way all into 1.35560 before I take a short position. All right, guys. So thank you so much, and thank you for staying till the end of this video. I hope this fetch you real money, right? And then don't forget to leave your thoughts and comments for me in the comment section. And also don't forget to like this video. Until next week, Monday, I'll see you again. Bye for now.